In the heart of Ìlú Àyàn, where tradition reigned supreme, lived Olúwàseun, the beautiful daughter of Chief Adégbìtè, the wealthiest nobleman in the land. Her skin glowed like the evening sun, and her laughter was a melody that warmed even the coldest hearts. She was the pride of Ìlú Àyàn, a woman destined for greatness. But Olúwaseun's heart belongs not to the wealthy suitors who came bearing gifts of gold and silk. No, her heart beat for someone forbidden, a man who had no riches, no noble blood, a man the people of Ìlú Àyàn would never accept. His name was Adéyẹmí, the fearless hunter. Adéyẹmí was no ordinary man. He was skilled in the art of the hunt, a man who understood the language of the wild. With every arrow he released, he fed the people. But in the eyes of the noble class, he was merely a commoner, a man unworthy of their daughter. Despite the warnings, despite the whispers of the village elders, Olúwaseun and Adéyẹmí met in secret, their love stronger than the chains of tradition. Adéyẹmí, my father will never approve of us. If he finds out, he will send warriors to separate us forever. Then let us run away, Olúwaseun. Let us leave Ìlú Àyàn and find a land where love is not judged by wealth, but by the truth in our hearts. The storm was coming. The next day, the kingdom was in uproar. The noble council gathered at the palace, their faces dark with fury. Chief Adégbìtè sat on his throne, his eyes burning with disappointment. Olúwaseun was brought before him, her wrist bound with silk, her heart pounding like the drums of war. Chief Adégbìtè, daughter of mine, you have disgraced this family. You, a woman of nobility, consorting with a mere hunter. Have you no shame? Have you no honor? Father, I love Adéyẹmí. I do not care about his status. He is kind, he is brave, and he treats me with love, purer than gold. Silence! You will marry Chief Olowo's son, and a man of great wealth. A man of great wealth and power. This discussion is over. Olúwaseun collapses in tears, but her heart remains unbroken. That night, she sent a message to Adéyẹmí. They will escape at dawn. As the first light of morning kisses the land, Olúwaseun sneaks out, her heart racing with hope. But just as she reaches the forest edge, palace guards ambushed her, dragging her back to the palace. Adéyẹmí arrives too late. Love had lost tradition. Olúwaseun was locked away. Her wedding to a man she did not love, arranged within the week. Adéyẹmí had broken and betrayed by fate, stood at the village gates, watching as his beloved was taken away from him forever. Olúwaseun's fate had been decided, but her spirit refused to surrender. Meanwhile, Adéyẹmí roamed the streets, his mind consumed by love and vengeance. He could not stand idly by while his beloved was forced into a life she did not choose. At the outskirts of Ìlú Àyàn, where Adéyẹmí meets with an old friend, a skilled warrior named Ogunlade. I will not let them take her from me, Ogunlade. I will fight for her. Then you must be ready for the war. The palace is heavily guarded, and the punishment for defying the chief is death. But if your heart is strong, I will stand by you, said Ogunlade. Olúwaseun's mother, Yeye Aduni, secretly enters her daughter's chamber. Unlike her husband, she is filled with sorrow for her daughter's pain. My child, I have never seen such sadness in your eyes. I cannot bear to watch you suffer. Mother, please help me. Do not let them take me away from Adéyẹmí. The queen mother hesitates, torn between her loyalty to her husband and her love for her daughter. Finally, she makes a decision. I will help you escape, but you must leave tonight before it is too late. Adéyẹmí and Ogunlade lock in the shadows, waiting for their moment. Inside, Yèyé Àdùnní leads Olúwaseun through the secret corridors of the palace. Each step echoes with danger, each shadow threatens betrayal. The night was thick with fate's whisper. As Olúwaseun crept through the palace halls, guided by her mother's trembling hands, her feet pounded like the village drums. Freedom was close, but so was the wrath of her father. Outside the palace, Adéyẹmí and Ogunlade wait near the walls, their eyes sharp, their weapons ready. She's coming. I can feel it. If we are caught, we may not leave the place alive. Suddenly, a rustling sound. The palace guards, armed with spears and torches, patrol the gates. Time is slipping away. Inside, just as Olúwaseun and her mother reach the back gate, a voice thunders behind them. "Stop them!" said Chief Adégbìtè. A flurry of footsteps erupts as guards surround them. Yèyé Àdùnní steps in front of her daughter, her eyes pleading. "Let her go, Adégbìtè. She deserves happiness. She deserves duty, loyalty. You have betrayed me, Àdùnní." Guards, seize Olúwaseun. But before the guards could seize her, an arrow whistles through the air, striking the ground near their feet. It was Adéyẹmí. He would not let her be taken. Adéyẹmí and Ogunlade charge, battling the guards. The clash of steel rings through the night. Olúwaseun struggles against her captors, her screams piercing the darkness. As Adéyẹmí fights his way toward Olúwaseun, Chief Adégbìtè raises his staff. "You dare defy me, hunter? I will fight, not against you, but for love." Olúwaseun breaks free, running into Adéyẹmí's arms, but the moment is short-lived. A spear is thrown, piercing Adéyẹmí's shoulders. He staggers but does not fall. Blood stains the earth, but love refused to bow. Seeing Adéyẹmí wounded, Olúwaseun turns to her father, tears streaming. "If you must kill him, then take my life as well, for I will not live without him." Silence falls, even the guards hesitate. The storm rages overhead as Chief Adégbìtè watches his daughter, seeing in her the same fire that once burned in her mother's eyes. Then slowly he lowers his staff. If love is this strong, then who am I to stand in its way? Gasps ripple through the guards. Olúwaseun and Adéyẹmí exchange a look, one of disbelief, of hope. And so the storm passed, not with bloodshed, but with love's triumph. The sun rises over Ìlú Àyàn, bathing the kingdom in golden light. Olúwaseun and Adéyẹmí stand hand in hand before the people. Their love no longer a secret, but a legend to be told for generations. And so, the hunter and the noblewoman proved that love, when true, could break even the strongest chains of tradition.